everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we face West Ham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with them in real relegation trouble. They have been circling the drain for a little while. I think this might be the time where West Ham say goodbye to the Premier League. We've got a few results to run through since we've last been together. We've also got to talk about some departures from the football club, as well as a couple of additions, but only youngsters so far. So let's start with the outgoing. So Brandon Austin has joined Bournemouth on loan for the rest of the season, with an obligation for them to buy him at the end for £4.5 million. Coming up for 27, wasn't really playing, has never really played, although we do lose a homegrown player, losing him. Yves Bissouma has joined Ajax, was initially at the end of the season, and I said to him, do you want to buy him now for £3 million? So they did, for £3 million, so that's good news for us. Dante Casanova has joined Leyton Orient on loan, and one of our youth team players has gone to Manchester United. He had the desire to go, so Callum Alusi has joined Man U for £7.75 million. Two players that have come into the football club. So we start with Mason Molina from St Patrick for £2.9 million. He is a good player, by the looks of it, a prospect, but very much involved with the under-21s at this stage. And Johan Laag brought in a player as well in Bernd Restelman from Onsbroek for 42 grand. A player that might not see the light of day, if I'm brutally honest. But I will say, look at all that green. After we beat Liverpool, we beat Crystal Palace after Christmas. Yao Palinia and Mohamed Kudus with the goals. Then we beat Brentford by 4-2. Kudus, Van der Ven, Solanke and Alusi scoring before he went to Manchester United. Then we beat Sunderland as the new year turned, with Danso and Bentancur scoring the goals. Had a 0-0 draw with Bournemouth in the Premier League. Not much to write home about that one. Then we had a topsy-turvy game against QPR in the FA Cup, but we made it through to round 4 thanks to Richarlison, Odebear and Yabi Simmons. And then last time around we had our best performance of the season yet, as we beat Liverpool in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final at home by 4-0. At 2-0 I was quite happy. At 4-0 I was delirious. Bentancur, 2 for Solanke, 1 for Kulusevski, who is back now fit. And yeah, we are on our way to the final, barring a complete disaster. And we ain't been doing too bad in the Premier League either. Up to 5th place, 4 points off the top of the table. We were second at one point, but yeah, the draw last time around against Bournemouth stopped us continuing that momentum. But we have had a superb 21 games to this point, much better than we have in real life. Down at the bottom, you can see West Ham. They are 19th in the table. Now, they're only 4 points from safety, which is better than what they're doing currently, although this is recorded before we play West Ham in real life, so I can't comment on that game today. But yeah, West Ham struggling with just 1 win in their last 5. Burnley continuing to struggle. Wolves have dropped into the bottom 3 as well, so the bottom 3 in real life is the bottom 3 in game at the moment. Nottingham Forest jumping out, Leeds just above them. Fulham struggling without a win in 4. Sunderland doing all right. Manchester United slowly making their way up the table, but are nowhere near the European conversation. I've just noticed that Liverpool are 7th, which Arne Slot is not having fun at the moment. So let's take on the Hammers in this London derby. So here are the 2 starting lineups, as it looks like it's -6, is that? Blimey, that's going to be cold up there today. As Vicario starts in goal for us, Porro, Romero, Dragusin, Spence, Palinia, Bentancur, Gray, Johnson, Tell, with Solanke leading the line. There is Kulusevski back on the bench as well. The bench is very strong for us today. As Hermansen starts in goal for West Ham, Walker-Peters, Topbo, Igor, Scarles, Souček, Rodriguez, Somerville, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, with Jared Bowen leading the line. in what could be Nuno Espirito Santo's last ride as West Ham manager. Let's see what happens today. Obviously, we are on a terrific run of form, which I am delighted about, to be brutally honest. I thought we might struggle to make the top half at the start of the season, but we are doing very, very well. We haven't come down with the Christmas decorations as of yet. We are potentially on our way to the Carabao Cup final. Now we've just got to sort out the Champions League. And then things will be good. Let's see how we get on today, as it's Solanke to get us off and underway. We are hopefully going to bring in a couple of players as well, because we do need some help, particularly in the wide area. Wide left is an area that we know we need players in real life. We need him in game as well. But Tell's done all right out there, to be honest. Starting with the same team near enough that started the game in the week. Because consistency is everything at the moment. As Johnson tries to get through, tries to find Solanke. Solanke scores within 30 seconds, although VAR will have a look at it. And if this is the start we get off to, West Ham, I worry for you. If we can take Liverpool apart in the manner that we did, then you might be in for a very tough afternoon. And the goal has been given. Dominic Solanke puts us in front. But we don't see the highlight. It's broke. Don't worry. We'll carry on. It was over the line. It was in. He was onside. I have no doubt about that. Although West Ham, I mean, they got a draw earlier in the season because we didn't finish them off. Hopefully we can do the same today. Now, we are the early game, so we're going up to second as it stands, but no one else will have played by the time we're finished. We are the 12:30 game, which is why it's probably so bloody cold, to be brutally honest. As Jared Bowen has got the ball, feeding it through to Paqueta. Too easy, far too easy, as West Ham equalise, although he's going to have a look at that one as well. I'm not sure about that. It's been a lively 12 minutes, though, I will say that. Tottenham players gesticulating towards one another, and West Ham are level. Why can't VAR be that quick in real life? With the semi-automated offside, it should be quicker. I mean, it was tight, but it's a goal for West Ham. I was going to say about taking Mickey van der Ven out because I was confident, and to be fair, Mickey's been playing a lot of football. Romero's been injured, so Mickey has been leading the team, pretty much. So he and Dragusin together today. Danso on the bench waiting to take Romero off at some point because he's literally just come back and I don't want to break him again. And Solanke's in again and he's behind for a corner. And I know people are going to moan that I've got Paulinho and Bentancur together. They're not together. One's playing very much behind the other. Not used to leaving it in control of someone else. It's nice, but it's like, come on, we need this player. Go and buy one. And it's, yeah, it's how it's working in real life, really. You take your time, don't you, buying players, rather than buying 20 like I normally do. And Solanke slams another one in. We're going to check this one. I mean, this is the third VAR check. I mean, Solanke scored a really good goal there. Don't take it off him, please. No, goal has been disallowed. Boo! We might see this one. It might be tight. We do. Right. So there is Spence picking up the ball. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell. Without the lines anymore, it's hard to tell. You've got to watch the man kicking the ball rather than the player. And it's quite difficult to do that. I do feel for linesmen. The game happens really quickly. So, yeah. I used to run the line because I didn't get on when I was a kid. Or an adult. So I used to run the line quite a lot. And it's quite a difficult job. I don't envy him at all. As Paqueta has picked up the ball. We're a bit slack in possession, boys. And we have conceded a corner. Thanks to Paulinho. They are relegation fodder right now. Nice if we could be. Gray into Spence. Playing it up towards Tell. Can he pick a man out in the centre? He might get a shot away, Matthias Tell. He does. Headed towards goal. Hermanson with an easy save in the end. Currently, it looks like the midfield three aren't working. Now, Xavi's on the bench as well. So Xavi might come on and play midfield at half-time. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Free kick, Pedro Porro. It's going to hit somebody in the stands. I know it. Oh, no. Oh, I tell you what, Hermansen, that hand came up very late. Just to tip it away. That's we're battering them on the stats, but it's the scoreline we worry about, and it is currently 1-1 as we go into half-time. Right, okay, so yeah, we do get Xavi on at half-time. I think that is an easy decision for me to make. But it's going to be for Archie Gray, as opposed to Bentancur. Or do we take off Bentancur as well and bring Bergval on? I think that wouldn't be a bad shout, would it? Everywhere else, I think we're all right. Pedro's struggling a little bit. Palhinha's all right. Tell's looking a bit tired, but I don't really want to make 3 changes at half-time. It's not quite that drastic. So let's address the team. We've done nothing wrong. We just haven't scored a second goal. Hopefully the freshening up in the middle of the park. It's more creative, those two coming on as well, with Bergval and Xavi. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Hermansen with the ball in hand. Johnson's looking pretty tired. We might change the 2 wide players shortly as well. As Bowen's looking to try and win that. Romero pushes him over. No idea why. See so much of it in the game as well. The whole getting caught under the ball business. Now, Ward-Prowse is on the free kick. It's too far for him to shoot, which is good. And see, we have a free kick now. Crazy. Pushing and shoving wherever you go. Like schoolyard. Johnson with the ball. Getting beyond his man. Looking for Solanke to make a run. Oh, on goal! Todmo puts it in. Thank you very much. We'll take that. That is why Brennan Johnson was so deadly in a Tottenham shirt, because he would get to the bar line and he would swing that ball across. And then this would happen on occasion. As the ball comes into the penalty area, the defender does our job for us. Back in front. Come on. Everybody looks like they're either wearing... I mean, Scars is wearing short sleeves. I wouldn't be wearing short sleeves in this weather. I would be bundled up, thermals on, and even then I'd still be cold. Tell's got the ball. Finds Spence. Coming inside, Tell again. Go on, Matthias. Take him on. Might as well shoot from the angle. Has a go. Wasn't great. As we pick up the ball with Palhinha. Looking wide for Spence. It's a poor touch though from Jed Spence. Keep him in there. Don't let him get out. We are right in and... Oh, please. Come on. Why? He's going to book you this time. Yeah, he had no choice. You've literally done the same thing you did about 10 minutes ago, man. Rodriguez picks the ball up. West Ham still in the contest with half an hour to play. As I'm not sure what Tell tried to do there. He certainly wasn't trying to tackle him. Somerville looking for the ball in behind. Swings it across. And Pedro Porro will flick it out of play. Will Johnson keep it in? Not a chance. So maybe a long throw coming from West Ham. Have they got that option? Scarles with it. No, it looks like it's going to be a short one. And is. There is Souček. Well intercepted by Xavi. Go on, son. Drive down the field. Taking Johnson's place at the moment. Then gives it back to him. Go on. That's it. Take him on. He's only young. He's frightened. You can see that. Bergval's made the space as well. Got the shot away behind for a corner. It's definitely coming a third goal, isn't it? You can see it. Right, we're going to see this and then we're going to take a couple more off as we approach the final 25 minutes. Lucas Bergval with the shot from the free kick and just over the top of the bar. Wasn't dipping enough, but it had the goalkeeper worried. Right, let's have a look at this. So Tell, yes, you've had a good game. You're pleased with yourself. I'm glad you're pleased with yourself. So Kudus is going to come on for him against his former club. And we're going to make another change on the opposite side with Johnson. Again, ole. And I've just taken Solanke off, haven't I? There we go. Kudus. Kudusevski. There we go. Either way, Kudus was coming on, but not for Solanke. Hermansen with the ball in hand. Sends it long down the field. There we go. Back off him a little bit. Radu's up with a play. As Simmons drives down the field. Change at half-time does seem to have an effect. Yes, I know he's better on the right-hand side, Kudus, but Kudusevski's fit. And Dejan plays. just easing him back in gently. Half an hour here, half an hour there. Played for the under-21s for a couple of weeks. He'll be ready for a full 90 minutes, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Every time we come forward, we look like we're going to open West Ham up, don't we? And that is what the intention always is. Bergvall with the long throw. Now, he dropped one of these the other week. Hopefully he won't do the same. There we go. Ball in the penalty area. It was very funny. Wasn't when we weren't winning the game. But there we are. Ball into Kulusevski, into Solanke behind for a corner. It's one of those moments you just go, ah. He was winding up and he just went right in front of him. And yeah, it was particularly funny. I did laugh. Then I went, ah, for goodness sake. Yeah, you have to laugh when something like that happens. Bergvall's got the ball. Plays it through to Kulusevski. Onto Porro. Back into Bergvall. He's definitely running beyond to try and support the attack. As there's a lot inside the penalty area. There's a lot of West Ham players back there as well. Trying to stem the tide. Oh, Paqueta picks it up. Way! Well done, Lucas. Flying in, Lucas Bergvall. Christ almighty. That is youthful exuberance at its best as Paulinho picks the ball up. We are camped inside the West Ham half. Just need to take advantage of it. Ball into Xavi. Looking for Kudus. He would love a goal against his former club, wouldn't he? Ah, give it away. Boo. On towards Kudus. Looking up the line for Spence. You wanted it. Go after it. Goodness me. We're going to take him off at this point. Romero. Solanke's alright. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, you're angry for some reason. So there is the final change. Kevin Danso coming on. Xavi's got the ball. We've got this game in our pocket at the moment. I've been more comfortable with another one. But I'm a Tottenham fan. You always live on the edge of your seat. Xavi with the ball. Looking for Kudus. Oh no, he gets the ball back from Walker Peters. Thank you very much, Kyle. Plays it across the front of goal. Has a shot himself. No, it hits Hermansen. Hits something. Either way, it's out for a throw on the other side. So it must have been a West Ham touch from the keeper. Good save then. Danso up against Bowen. I mean, that didn't look like a free kick to me. That looked like Danso had the ball under control and Bowen was like, no, I'm just going to barge you. Yeah? I mean, he's got West Ham up the field, but they are still very much staring down the barrel of a defeat here as the ball is going to go. Oh, he thought he was going to make it to Paulinho. He was standing on his own. Kudus. Now you got to get inside the penalty area. Kudus doesn't need you. Oh, I tell you what. On his right foot, that's probably in. I don't know why he doesn't use his right foot. He had enough space. That made no sense to me, by the way, that they let Callum Wilson go. Yes, all right, he probably wanted to go, but he was your top scorer at the time. And you're like, why have you let him go? All right, yes, he's ancient, Callum Wilson, but still, it's just a bizarre decision. It's bizarre football club, isn't it? Let's be honest. Kulusevski with the ball, looking for Solanke. Igor clears it away. Igor. As Paulinho picks it up. There's a Count Duckula reference that most of you won't get. Kulusevski with the ball. Looking for Bergvall. Looking for Solanke behind for a corner. We can just waste a bit of time now. The game is over. The derby is won. He does swing it into the penalty area. Can we rise? No, Thomas Souček heads it away. Ball back into Paulinho. Into Solanke. It's all very lazy from Tottenham, but it's over the top of the bar. And that'll do. Unless West Ham can get this forward, and I mean PDQ, but I don't think they're going to. They are going to play it short, which tells you all you need to know. They've given up the ghost. Xavi looking for Kudus, looking for Solanke, looking for three, behind for another corner. Game management on point today, and that is full time. Tottenham win it by 2-1. It should have been more than that. We battered them in the first half. They got the equalising goal and I thought, oh no, it's going to be one of those days. But the own goal 10 minutes into the second half sees us to 3 points. And yeah, lovely job indeed. Well done, lads. And indeed, that was the end of Nuno Espirito Santo as West Ham manager. Former Tottenham manager, of course, as well. Sorry, Nuno. Nothing personal. So here are the rest of the results from Saturday, and we've had a good day, to be honest. Obviously, we started it by beating West Ham. Leeds beat Fulham. Liverpool beat Burnley, but only by a goal to nil. Nottingham Forest drew with Arsenal. Manchester United beat Manchester City. Chelsea beat Brentford in the 8 o'clock game. So we finished the weekend just 2 points off the top of the table, with a massive chance for Aston Villa to end the weekend as top dog, provided they win and they get 2 more goals than what they've got currently. So yeah, interesting stuff. Manchester City down to 5th. It is very tight. Liverpool closing the gap on the top 5 as well. And Everton not out of the conversation yet either. They have not played yet this weekend. Neither have Bournemouth. Neither have Crystal Palace. That point for Nottingham Forest takes them further away from the bottom 3, but only just. Fulham dropping like a stone without a win in 5 now. So we're going to make a little bit of progress this time around. So we're going to take on Benfica, we're going to take on Burnley, and we're going to take on Inter Milan before we come back for that game with Manchester City at the end of January. I was going to come back for the second leg of the Carabao Cup final, but it's done, isn't it? After the first leg. So yeah, we will see how we get on. See what we're going to end up with in the Champions League. I think it is going to be the playoff round, which is fine for us. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And Everton in the 4th round of the FA Cup, incidentally. So I will see you next time for that one. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.